All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the NSMBW Any Percent Tournament. Today we've got J-Man versus Cat. It's going to be a very exciting race here. Let me pull up their PBs really quick. We have Cat with a 2215. And J-Man with a 2552. So a little bit of a difference between the runners. Starting off in 1-1, they're grabbing the propeller mushroom. It's going to save a lot of time in levels such as 5 Tower and 5-4.
Let's go.
Got several things to juggle here between syncing and commentating. All right. So 1-2, pretty basic underground level. J-Man missing that tilt lift there. Caused him to have to slow down a little bit. Runner's grabbing the star, so it makes you go faster and makes you invincible.
Mario time. Let's go.
Getting into 1-3 here, you're going to see the runners do this triple jump at the start. Oh, J-Man missing it! That is exactly why we try and do that triple jump there, so that we can avoid that hammer bro, no matter what RNG he gives you. Uh, 1-3 is going to be where we're going to see our first secret exit up the run. We're going to take the secret exit here, which brings us to the cannon that leads to World 5. J-Man struggling a little bit to get up to the secret exit area, but
This way.
here Toad is going to talk to us. He's going to say that Bowser Jr. has commanded the minions to capture all the Toads. We don't really care, though. We're just going to let that Toad get taken. He'll figure it out eventually, right? Pretty solid World 1 from Cat. Looks like there's about 8 seconds between the runners.
Let's go.
Once again, we're going to see the runners grab a star here at the start of 5-1. Oh no, J-Man messing up the jump onto the paratroopa and taking damage. That's going to be a decent chunk of time this early on in the run. Looks like he does know of the Ice Flower backup. Yeah, with a very solid 5-1. Oh no, J-Man! I'm not entirely sure what his plan was there, but he ended up ground pounding into the pit, which he's either going to have to take an additional death now, or he's going to have to settle for doing the rest of the run without propeller. Because 5-3 will now be blocked off, which is the only level of the two that has a backup propeller in it. Got Cat finishing up the Forced Piranha encounter. And heading into 5-3 now. J-Man making it past that gap this time. Be interesting to see how he goes about backing this up. Cat with a slight bonk there. Turned into a little more than a slight bonk. Alright, let's see how J-Man's gonna go about backing this up. The Mushroom House is open. That is an option if he decides to, but it looks like he is just gonna go without prop. So we have Cat headed into a 5 tower here. This level is cycle-based. I assume he's gonna go for the 5-5-6 cycle, which is the fastest cycle humans can make. J-Man taking damage in 5-2. Not the end of the world, though. Ooh, Cat taking damage at the top of tower. That's gonna be... it won't be too big of a deal because J-Man doesn't have prop either, but certainly not something that we would like to see. Got J-Man entering tower now. It'll be interesting to see if he knows much about navigating without propeller here. Looks like he's just taking it pretty slow. Don't blame him at all. This level can go very wrong very quickly if you try and go fast without knowing what you're doing. Cat choosing to go back to 5-3 for a backup propeller instead of playing 5-4 without it. Interesting choice. J-Man falling down, having a little mishap here. Cat nicely getting the back of propeller and opting out of Walmart donut jump. That's respectable. It's very difficult. J-Man is now entering the Iggy fight as Cat is finishing up his second playthrough of 5-3 here. J-Man missing Iggy.
Let's go.
Alright, hopefully Cat hits this first try, otherwise it's going to be a lot of time lost. Not over yet. Alright, Cat making it through 5-4 successfully.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Yeah, definitely. This category it can be rough for races. That's for sure. You have J-Man riding the raft.
It's a go time.
Cat in the World 5 Ghost House. Gonna get another secret exit here. That'll bring us to World 8.
This way. Let's go.
J-Man looks to be handling the raft pretty well, all things considered. Finishing out 5-4 nicely.
Let's go.
We've got Cat going into 8-1 now. This level has falling meteors that are random, however, with good enough movement, all of that RNG can be avoided. Yeah, that's one of the two really rough spots. Unfortunately, Cat was just a little bit too slow to avoid it. Ooh, that damage is going to be rough. Gonna lose some time at the end here. Almost backing up the triple jump. Unfortunately, he just barely caught the slope, so he didn't get that double jump to come out. And J-Man is finishing up Ghost House right now, taking it slow at the Boo Ring.
Yeah, Mario time. Yeah. Let's go.
Got Cat making his way through 8-2 as J-Man enters World 8. There's a pretty substantial difference between the runners here, but a couple mistakes could bring this very, very close together again. It is far from over. Cat grabbing the star. See if Avon's a little bit nicer to J-Man than it was to Cat. Ooh. Cat messing up a little bit at the end of 8-2 here. The age-old question, will it be better than Uvid? I think it is. It's still better than Uvid.
This way. Yeah. Let's go.
Got Cat heading into 8-7 here. It's just an auto scroller. Ooh, J-Man took a death at the end of 8-1, it seems. Cat hitting Muffin Triple very nicely. J-Man bonking on the flagpole. Making it through the level this time, though. See how J-Man handles 8-2 here. Looks like playing it a little safe, which makes sense. 8-2 is a level that can go very poorly very quickly when one small mistake occurs. J-Man taking the checkpoint. That's an interesting decision. And like he messed up the ground pound for the star, if I had to guess. Yeah, finishing up 8-7, heading into the airship now. J-Man handling that last room surprisingly well for being Big Mario.
It's a go time.
Almost missing the propeller there. Ooh, that's an unfortunate place to take damage. Luckily, it's not going to cost too much time. Unfortunately, we do have to wait for this type cycle. It's only possible to skip in multiplayer, at least for humans. Not playing these skips very safe. That is probably a good decision, given how much of a lead he has. Messing up the crouch jump. Nice walk eclipse, though. Alright, let's see if Cat is going to show any bombless today. J-Man missing the third coaster, I believe? Nice first hit. Fortunately not coding double. Very nice backup. Good. Very good double bombs from Cap. Bit of an unconventional setup as well. It's hard to say exactly, but yeah, they're a few minutes apart.
It's a go time.
It definitely could get close. Mistakes in this game can compound very easily. But I assume Cat's probably just gonna take it safe. Interesting mistake. It's not a place that you often see random spin puts happening. J-Man taking damage. Not sure if he knows about the backup drops. Okay, looks like he at least knows about that one. That's good. That does not sound good from Cat. Possibly spoiling. J-Man opting out of the second skip and getting killed because of it. That... Yeah, that If you're not, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I guess if you don't normally do it, it's probably just easier to do the skip instead. All right, we've got Cat going into the final Bowser fight. Let's see if he gets the meal. That looked good. Oh no, it must have been a little bit early, I think. Not 100% sure on that, but it was very close. So for those of you that don't know, if Bowser shoots a fireball and it creates a 1 block high gap, you're able to use that to clip through the ceiling and run on top of the level until you get to this part. Very nice second half of Escape for Cat to finish off with a 26-47. We've got J-Man going into Bombless, possibly? Looks like he's not going for Bombless.
Mario's #1. Woohoo!
All right, now we've got J-Man heading into the final level.
It's a go time.
J-Man messing up that triple jump a little bit. Did an extra crouch jump, which caused him to not be able to triple in time. That was very, very close. Alright. Oh, that is an interesting spot to take damage. These fireballs can be very mean, as seen here. Usually people don't get hit by the first set, though. Now we're gonna have to deal with Bowser RNG here. Hopefully Bowser jumps sometime soon. He almost spin jumped into Bowser there. That would have been very bad.
Mario #1. Woohoo!
He's now gonna have to either grab a mushroom or do all of escape as Small Mario. Really showing off how lenient the fireball hitboxes are. Alright, made it out of the fireball section. Gonna grab this propeller here and do the rest of escape like normal. Ooh, that! You just barely missed that platform. Good backup though. Bowser almost hitting him from the back. That was a wild ride of an escape. But he made it. 32-52. Let me mark that down. Yeah, that was very close, to say the least, in multiple spots.
Mexico.
And they are off. Alright, the streams are now mostly synced. I might add an extra little bit of delay. So it looks like they're still a little bit apart.
Mario time.
Or not. They seem to be varying between synced and slightly not synced. It's close enough, though. Alright, winners are once again back in 1-2. Hopefully it goes a little bit better for J-Man this time. He had a little bit of a slip-up last time.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go.
Cat opting for a either different version of the triple jump or just not the triple jump at all. Very interesting. Did not end up mattering though because RNG was in his favor. Both runners making it up to the secret exit area very nicely.
This way.
Audio might be desynced. Alright, I will pay attention for that. And I'm able to fix it on my end.
Let's go.
Cat with a very good world one.
Let's go.
Hopefully 5-1 treats J-Man better in this run. Already off to a better start. He got the star. J-Man opting out of water skip. That's fair. It can be very inconsistent if you're not practiced on it.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Both runners now heading into Piranha.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
We've got about a 12-second difference at this point, and J-Man is opting to do 5-2. There'll be a little bit more time between them at the end of this level. Pretty solid 5-3 from Cat.
Oh yeah, Mario time. It's a good time.
Got a little bit more of a separation into 5 Tower. Hopefully both runners can lock in here and not have silly mistakes like we had in the last race. This game is very momentum based. You've got one thing go wrong, it ends up leading into a bunch of other things, but if things are going well, you can generally get a pretty good run going. It's like neither runner getting 5-5-6. J-Man not even opting to go for it.
Mario's #1.
We keep getting a jump off on J-Man's end. That's gonna mess things up a little bit. Hopefully not too much. Alright, that could have gotten very sketchy very quickly, but he managed to keep things under control, only losing a little bit of time. Now we are heading into 5-4. It'll be interesting to see if either runner opts to save. Cat not going to. Neither runner saving. Looks like we've got about a 20-second difference. Cat messing up a little bit. He's able to recover it nicely though. Ooh, J-Man also making some mistakes. This is going to be very awkward for J-Man now. Oh, and he took damage! That's a very unfortunate death. That is going to make a huge difference.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Now, this is a situation where you either need a lot of experience knowing how to back it up, or you just need to kind of get lucky and go at the right time. J-Man handling the raft pretty well so far. Good ghost house from Cat.
This way.
Those mini Goombas can definitely become an issue. They can stop the raft for quite a long time if you don't get rid of them quickly. That is not a good place for J-Man to take damage. There's no other power-ups in this stage, so it can get dicey if he gets hit again. Cat now headed into World 8. 12-23, 5 cannon split. That's pretty solid. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of in a race setting, especially with not having 5.56. Meteors are getting a little bit close on Cat's end. Able to navigate them nicely, though. Avoid taking damage. Got G-Man making his way through Ghost House right now. Very nice triple jump from Cat. Been a little bit of issue getting into that last pipe. And J-Man, oh no, J-Man missing a jump and dying in Ghost House. Like I said, this game works off momentum a lot. When one thing goes bad, everything can start going bad.
Let's go.
Looks like he's taking this room much slower this time. Definitely a fair play. You don't have propeller to be able to save yourself when a jump goes bad. It's definitely a scary room to play through. Not messing up the ground pound a little bit, but able to recover it nicely. Pretty good 8-2 from Cat.
This way. Yeah.
Looks like out of World 5, Cat is about 3 minutes and 20 seconds ahead. It's definitely a very sizable lead. J-Man's just gonna have to hope that Cat makes some pretty big mistakes at this point. It is possible, and we have seen it, but if Cat plays safe, it's probably unlikely. That being said, I hope I don't commentator's curse either of them. Nice muffin triple from Cat. Oh no, J-Man just kind of having a meltdown at 8-1 now. This is not a very good situation. Another death from J-Man. True, we all know that Deuce is the true commentator's cursor here.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Got Cat finishing out 8-7. On a pretty solid run so far. Nothing too major aside from missing 556.
It's a good time.
Did J-Man take another death when I was looking at Cat's screen? Alright, come on, J-Man. You can finish the level at this time. I believe. Opting out a triple jump, which, given how this 8-1 has gone, I do not blame him in the slightest. Oh, looks like he went for it anyways, although you can't get the height necessary if you're Big Mario, so he ended up taking damage anyways. Cat once again taking it a little safe in airship. Definitely do not blame him. Ooh, taking damage there. Very unfortunate. Not going to be able to try for bombless again. But at least he was able to make it up without dying. Alright, Cat just now finishing up Bowser Jr. Taking damage on that last hit, though. That will come to play in Castle. And J-Man is now finishing up 8-2. That short jump made me a little bit scared. There is that pool of lava there that I think most of us tend to forget about. I can't say I've seen anyone die to it yet, but it's there. You do happen to make a mistake.
It's a go time.
Heading into 8 Castles, Small Mario here. Possibly gonna opt for some low percent strats in the first room. J-Man jumping off early on the second coaster, taking a death in 8-7. Very commendable that he is continuing, though. It can get very, very frustrating when it seems like everything is going wrong. I am indeed speaking from experience. I think we've all had it happen at least once. I believe Cat set up a Volza Vault. Yes, he did. We get to see the famed Volza Vault. What that is storing a triple jump and then being able to access that triple jump by shooting projectiles, such as an ice ball or a fireball, right before you jump. Yeah, if you go back in the VOD, Cat did get bombless in the first race. If you would like to see it. Cat getting swiped and losing them a little bit of time, but not too big of a deal. That was an interesting situation there. Hey man, finishing up 8-7, and Cat's run is coming to a close. 25-22, GG Cat. Hey man, taking damage in airship once again. I'm not sure if J-Man knows Bombless, but we will have to see once he gets there. Assuming he makes it there with Prep. All good, Cat. J-Man once again skipping the second skip, but not dying to it this time, which is very good. Also opting out of this skip, which is fair. It can go wrong in a number of different ways if you don't do it just right. So, ooh, very unfortunate. With first hit, if you miss first hit bombless, you will have to wait for the bomb to come all the way over to Bowser Jr. With second and third hit going for it, assuming you don't go for first hit, you can get off of the gong cart in time to hit the bomb like normal. Whereas if you get first hit, there's a couple different ways that it can go if you miss one of the other hits. Or well, depending on which hit you go for, if you miss it.
Mario #1. Woohoo!
And once again, heading into Castle. Got Cat playing some 9-7 in the meantime.
It's a go time.
Hitman taking that extra save. I do not blame him, as the death there is very punishing. See if J-Man knows and is going for Bowls of Vault. He's grabbing the Fire Flower, so possibly. Will we see 2 Bowls of Vault in one race? J-Man taking the Fireballs very, very slow. Looks like he is going for it. Oh, I think he jumped a little bit late. Not 100% sure.
Mario #1! Woohoo! Huh?
Let's see how Escape treats J-Man in this race. Looks like he was a little bit low on those fireballs. He's probably going to lose a couple. Alright, looking at a high 33 if things go well. Jumping over the drop. I guess it would be more of a mid 33 if things go well. And J-Man finishing 33-29. GG. GG to both of the runners. J-Man, would you like to do an interview at all? Not sure if you're watching the stream. Trying to figure out some issues to get J-Man in. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Jeez.
GG.
There. Just about everything that went wrong, or that could have gone wrong, went wrong. It was a really, really rough day.
Yeah,
But-
this game can treat you like that on some days.
Yeah, but big GG's to Cat. Great runs. Great job, and wish me luck and thanks for commentating. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, it was just like, wow. But of all the things, I'm not a quitter, and I never want to opt out of a run. So even if I have to make everyone sit through 8 more minutes of deaths, I want to make sure I finish all my runs.
Definitely. Yeah, very fun to watch people finish out runs. So
Yeah.
this is your last match in the group stage, correct?
Last match in the group stage, correct?
All right, so
So
looks
next
like you're gonna end up in the losers bracket at the start of bracket.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next.
Yeah,
Just keep playing here for fun, you know. I know, the top of the food chain here, but just here to have a good time.
I would love to see you make a run through the losers bracket if you're able to.
Yeah, definitely. Be fun. But yeah, I don't know, like it was just some crazy things started then.
Let's see if these commands are actually working. Oh, they are correct this time.
Right.
Apparently not the commentator command. Yeah, that's fine. I
Dang.
mean, just click on my profile.
Yeah. But yeah, big shout outs to Cat. Thanks for racing. I'm just looking forward to keep playing because it's just fun to play and it's a fun game. So that's what we're here for. Good time.
All right, we've got a couple of matches going on tomorrow. We have Nutella versus Alien at noon EST, and Caleb versus MTV at 1:30 EST.
Weekend slate is packed. Lots of great runners and great runs on the way still. But yeah, thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting.
Yes, huge thank you for SpeedGaming. They've been very good to work with over the past, 5 years that I've been
Yes,
organizing
long time.
tournaments.
So yeah,
Do you have any other closing
gonna go-
thoughts?
Maybe I should practice a little more. Weed out. The big thing is I was listening to your commentating, and I never saw the mushroom house like as an option. I don't know why that never registered to me in the first game when I lost prop on 5-1. I was like, well, keep going. And then I heard you say like, oh, maybe he'll go to the mushroom house. And I was like, why didn't I think of that? That like seems so obvious right there.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't even an option I considered until I saw the mushroom house.
But I don't know, if I got it quick enough, it probably could have saved me time over, just going through 5 tower and 4 with no propeller,
Probably, yeah.
which, yeah, but that's for the future.
Yeah, but
Figure it out.
always good to have new information on backups.
You need to invest more time, yeah, in figuring out backups. So, anyways, yep, thank you for having me. Thank you for commentating, and yeah, I'm just gonna try and chill out the rest of my night.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.